What'd you see? What'd you see? Besides me blinding you.
Talk about putting all your energy into one thing. Huh?
Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're wrapping up our exploration of Land Between the Lakes, for now at least. We love LBL so much, I'm sure we'll be back in the future. In this video, we'll find some more opportunities for dispersed camping. We'll drive past the house of the last LBL resident, and then we'll head back to camp for a final camp dinner.
The leaf. The leaves. Just ginormous leaf.
Talk about putting all your energy into one thing. Huh?
Yep, just standing up there glowing in the sun. So turn left. Back on 206. I think for dinner, try Jacob's idea of potato pancakes. Take the mashed potatoes, maybe the stuffing as well, and then got turkey and gravy to put like on top. Okay, so here, this is 205. You'll turn left. Follow it around to the left.
This is 206.
Well, that way was 205.
Oh.
Apparently, that way's 205. This is still 206. Lakefront Road. No, we're not going to take that one. I think we'll take the third one. Let me see. Hang on. Maybe the second one. There's another one coming up here that looks like it has a whole bunch of little offshoots off of it. We can kind of see what it looks like and decide if we want to drive down it.
So here's what I was seeing on the map that made me think there was probably dispersed camping back here. Anytime we see lots of little roads like this, we often find dispersed campsites.
What does it say? Low maintenance area, 208. Meaning they don't come back here very often.
Would be my guess.
What we found back here are numbered campsites that appear to be for dispersed camping. If anybody knows the history of this particular area, we'd love to hear about it. So there was a board you could see up by the front that had nothing on it. It was falling apart, but it reminded us of other national forests we've been in where there are designated dispersed camping sites. We saw this most recently in Allegheny National Forest. The campsites were still free. You just had to camp in one of the designated spots. This seemed very similar to that. As we drove down the road, we noticed little numbered metal signs at each of the turnoffs.
So I'm betting just all along here, because there's all sorts of little offshoots. So I bet they all just go back to camping areas.
We turned down a couple to check them out, but there were people camped in them. This was a holiday weekend. One of them had a fairly large RV in it.
Interesting though, huh? So I wonder if these are like labeled, dispersed areas or something.
It was getting later in the day, and we still wanted to check out a couple areas on the east side before we left. So we got back on 206, which dead ends into 172, and took that back out to the trace.
So this is 172, headed back to the trace. We're getting ready to cross the state line any second now. Think there's a sign on this little road? Probably not. Yep, we're in Kentucky now. Okay, so this is the trace.
Our plan was to turn north on the trace, take that up to Forest Service Road 170, and then work our way down to this bridge down here to cross back into Tennessee, looking for dispersed camping or other interesting things along the way. And we did find a little bit of both.
Trail. North-south trail.
The North-South Trail is a 55-mile backpacking trail that, as the name implies, runs from the north to the south of LBL.
Oh,
Nice. How was that?
good. Well, I was going to say, that's what the orange markers were for, on the side of the road there. Nice of them to put them orange markers there. Yep, probably a part of, trailhead. Wrangler's Trails. We're in the horse area. Wrangler's is like right up over that way.
LBL has a whole network of horse trails as well that all center around Wrangler's Campground. We put out a video about Wrangler's Campground about a year ago.
Right. Just this sign. Oh, camping area here.
Fresh seeded ground.
Oh, keep off. Kind of a weird place to have the van parked there, it looks like. But that did look like a camping area there. There's some here. So when we get to 165, you'll turn right. To 165. No. No. No.
But,
No.
but,
Nope.
but.
The first time we were out here exploring, we accidentally ended up on a trail that took us out to the power line right of way. And trying to get back out of there, we almost got stuck. It was a very scary moment for both of us. We laugh about it quite a bit now, though.
Oh, yep, so you can let them go. Well, see where they're going, but yeah, that's where we're gonna go.
Follow them?
Yep. Follow them. And we're going to turn left onto 174. And then we'll be taking that down quite a ways. Right up here around this curve. Yep, right there. Oh, good, we can see what the signs are.
TVA, Tennessee Valley Association.
Something. Oh, I didn't realize there was a car behind us, did you?
Neither did I.
Bethlehem Cemetery. Oh. A non-creek crossing.
A waterless creek crossing.
A waterless creek crossing. They're going straight across that bridge. Yep.
It's a dog igloo.
A dog
House.
igloo house down there.
Busted out.
Oh,
Floated in on high tide and blowed over there or something. Okay, hacking back. Think light, think light, think light. I'm not a fat ass. I'm not a fat ass. I'm not.
After crossing over the bridge, we entered back into Tennessee and turned on 204 so we could drive past Cleo Griffin's home. Cleo Griffin was the last person to reside in Land Between the Lakes. Four Rivers Explorers is a great website that we've mentioned before that has a story about Cleo Griffin's home. He was a World War II veteran who refused to leave his home when everybody was relocated. The article tells his story and about some efforts to save his home. It was written in 2018, and as you can see today, it doesn't look like much progress has been made with that. There was one last area we wanted to check out before we headed back to camp, and here is where we failed. We thought it would be fun to turn on 384 and drive across this bridge here and then back around to the trace, which would take us to the road that leads us back to camp. We thought it would be a great way to wrap up the day.
yeah, a bridge that we'll have to cross over here. Watch, the bridge will be closed or something like that. Now that I said it, though, maybe it won't happen. This is 384.
Higher the number, the worse the conditions.
Tharp Road, also known as Tharp Road. And then when we cross over the bridge, it will be Bear Creek Road. Oh, was saying you'll stay to the left. So I was saying this is 384 Tharp Road. Well, that's 384. This is Tharp Road. So 384 comes in and it dead ends down there. Now this is Tharp Road. See if there's a campsite. There's a big mud puddle. This is taking us to a boat ramp. And then we'll cross a bridge. Yeah, so that's closed is another road. Oh, so where's our road? Where's our road? Our road is closed.
If I had looked at the MVUM, I would have seen that this road no longer went through to that bridge. Even if I had looked at Gaia, I would have noticed that there was something off about our plans. So we turned around and headed back out the way we had come.
Okay, turn around, go back. Oh yeah, that's definitely closed, isn't it?
Being the weekend after Thanksgiving, we had plans to use leftovers for our last night in camp.
So we're attempting to make potato pancakes. Our nephew Jacob had the idea that we should try to make potato pancakes with the leftover potatoes. So I've never really made potato pancakes before, so I took leftover potatoes. I actually took some of the sausage stuffing that was left over, mixed that in with it too. A couple of eggs, some extra seasonings, and made them into patties. And so now I'm trying to fry them in the skillet. And then I'm heating up leftover turkey. I shredded up the turkey with leftover gravy to put on top of them. Oh, a little bit, I don't know if I said that, a little bit of cheese in those as well. So I'm going to let these cook for a while, try to make sure they're cooked all the way through and crispy on the outside here. And then we'll see if they're edible. Okay, taste tester.
It's good.
Is it good? Are the potatoes, have you tasted the potato cakes yet?
Great idea, Jacob.
Okay. There's my plate. It's very hot, which is good because it's cold.
We hope you've enjoyed this series of videos about Land Between the Lakes. It truly is one of our favorite places. In a couple weeks, we'll be headed out on a new trip to some place we've never been. We hope you'll stick around for that series. As always, thank you so much for watching.